dangerous. He goes back with the queen. He goes back. I'm gonna play king h2 here. Just a short like prophylaxis. So I'm gonna put my my rook on g1. I don't think there's any worry in the world. So it goes for f6, rook g8, g1, and then f5. Is that his idea? It can never really be any dangerous though with f5. That's the thing. King h7 makes sense. Rook. I guess I'll go knight d3. b6. Rook b1. We're very low on time, guys. I don't know, it's just my hands are much faster on phone screen and my eyes can't focus whole board on phone. Oh, right, that makes sense. Right, so I have b4. Takes. Pretty sure it's gonna take on b3. This is going to be quite complicated, but I don't think I'm going to be mated because it doesn't have any squares. Takes, and in the next move we're gonna play b4 and c5, I think, because we have to play for that that breakthrough. So b4, or am I blundering? I'm not blundering, I hope. I have to try to stay focused. It's so hard to stay focused these days. Hello, Burns. Hello. When is the next? Isn't the Benona structures better than e5 in the lines? Yeah, that's right. c5 is a better move there. So, right, it goes for queen a8. We have to play faster. We have to play a lot faster. The time situation is, of course, severe for both players. It's gonna go f4, so I can't go out of the pin, but I can't go out of the pin anyway. That's the problem. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna try to play rook b5 to remove the queen. He has 29 seconds. What am I going to do, though? What? I can't really find any moves. We double on the b file and play rook b8 next. Rook b8. Then check, rook b1. We just gotta play way faster, guys. Way faster, knight b5. Is he going to trade? He blunders his queen. It's official. The queen has been blundered. And that means that I will win the first game of this rematch. Queen c7, and you can't avoid the mate on g7. King g1. And the bishop is going to get trapped. And we officially win the first game. So, score is now 1-0. So because of the fact that my keyboard is not really that great, I'm going to just write down the score in the Chess24 chat. Which will look a bit silly, but still. Oh, yeah, I didn't expect that. Oh, I might spoil it. That's not good. If the chat is like a little bit behind. So it goes for c4 like it did last time. I think I'm gonna go for c6. So I'm quite curious to see whether or not he has prepared. So he goes for this again. So I'm gonna go for e5 again. Knight f3, d6, d4, and then knight d7, and probably g3, right? Knight f6, bishop e2 or g3? He's going for g3 again. So here I need to do something clever, because g6 didn't really work out for me last time. So, never seen that approach versus the King's Indian before. Funny and effective, thank you. Not allowed to use emotes, really? I didn't know that. Where can I watch the stream? Twitch. Chess24. Okay, I don't have the time to write that in the chat. Bishop e7? Is that possible? I spent way too much time in the opening. I spent no time whatsoever. Queen a5 is too ambitious in order to attack e4. I'll try bishop e7 this game. I have to play way faster though. Like, this is ridiculous. So I go for the sort of old Indian setup. g3 is not really supposed to be the most effective. It's working on YouTube now. Okay, that's great. That's really great. Okay, so it goes for h3. I'm gonna go b5, which is usually the plan you go for. So yes, d5, but I can just take it. There's an emote limit according to Fork. Forget about it. Nice. That's a nice name. B4 makes a lot of sense. He wants to play A4 next. That's a good one. Very, very good plan by Pepe. Pepe, I mean. For some reason, I can't pronounce that. Okay, so queen c2 is threatening queen, knight takes b5. Bishop a6 maybe. Yeah. Just simply guarding the pawn. My position is not great, of course, but it's okay. Like, I have knight b6, knight c4. Normally, his bishop is on d3, and that's a better version for him, I think. So rook c8. I just want to protect a little bit. Maybe play c5. c5 is very bad. I don't want to do that. He has a lot of d takes e5. If I play knight b6, d takes e5, and then he takes on b6 and e5, but then I take on b4, so we're gonna go for it. And yeah. He has a few knight d5 tricks. You are playing like it's 5-2. Yeah, I'm playing ridiculously slow. It's really bad. But takes e5. We have 1 minute though. Pepe can't pronounce either. Right. I believe that, but his task is significantly harder than mine. Pepe is just 4 letters, so Mihajlov is not that hard. So I think we're doing quite well. I like my position now as well, although my time situation is not the best. So he plays knight e5, which is very fancy. What he wants to do is that there's a pin. So I have to basically avoid that pin. Can I take on d5 with the knight and then move my rook? Very risky. I don't want to go for that. Just move my queen, simply. So I'm threatening to take the bishop. But I have only 49 seconds, which might screw me over entirely here, because I spent way too much time. So if I take the bishop, does he have any tricks? Yes, he has rook c6, and if I play... Oops. Horrible blunder. Horrible, 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 horrible. How did I blunder that? Okay. Rook d1. d2, maybe? Alright, I think I have some compensation, but I have very little time, so I'm definitely gonna lose this game. Ay, ay, ay. Not good. Bishop b4. Bishop b4, come on. Play c3 in the next move. It's slightly complicated still, because my pawn is very strong, and I'm threatening knight b2, and Pepe's time is ticking down. I have to read the chat. We call you Mecha. Nice. Knight b2. He wants to... Very clever move again. I'm gonna play knight a3 to be as annoying as possible. He goes back. I play knight c4. Bishop e2. He doesn't want to draw, of course. Bishop c3. 22 seconds. a3, g6, no mates. Oh, just that, very frustrating. He goes for it. I'm gonna try to flag him, though. The pawn is running, but can I be faster than him, though? That's the question. Oh, it's dead loss. I'm gonna resign. 1-1. It would be nice if someone kept track of the score. Unfortunately, again, my keyboard, I haven't bought a new one, which I will do after the match. But I wasn't able to do it before the match, so I'm gonna go for d4 again. It worked well last time, so he goes for something more solid. I'm gonna play the Corle so I can play slightly faster in the opening, which he clearly has looked at, because he plays g6. I'm just gonna go for an early knight a5, followed by f4, try to be a little bit annoying. Yeah, so that doesn't really concern me, I think. I'll go for f4. That's interesting position. But of course, I have to be careful of some moving knight and then play f6, followed by e5. Can be very strong. Might even do it now. So it's 1-1. Very nice. Good start for me, but he bounced back rather quickly, I would say. So, nice. I think this is a very bizarre stone wall, apparently. So we have a stone wall here with g3. I'm just gonna try to checkmate him. Right from the get-go, so he spends more time. So I have to play faster, which was clearly my problem. You are very good at being annoying, Sebastian. Well, thank you. That's the whole point of chess. You have to try to be as obnoxious as possible for your opponent. If not, you're not going to be able to take him down. Actually, it's said that you can win games by just preventing your opponent's ideas, which is probably true. Alright, so he does that, which makes sense. He wants to play f6. If I play g4, I kind of want to do that. I'm spending so much time, it's pretty bad. And he can also take on e5 in some lines. h3 was maybe too slow, I don't know. Yeah, I want to get my bishop out too, it's not really doing that well. Yeah, I have to move my queen because it sometimes plays e5 and opens up the f-file. g4. I'm gonna go for it. I'm still gonna go for it. I spent 40 seconds on that move. Queen g3. This is not good. Damn it. Okay, okay, he does that. Very interesting strategies, because just goes for the e4 square. But I'm gonna go more aggressive. More aggressive. We have to be aggressive. We have little time. It's a good idea if there are two choice under the stream. One for Twitch, second for YouTube, not on for whatever stream you support. Right? That probably sounds reasonable. I just do not have time to read that right now. I have to focus on the game, so... Pawn takes is quite annoying. Yikes, I did not see that. Yeah, I have to move the bishop, I guess, and he takes there. If I take back, knight takes, rook takes, it just looks like I'm way worse. Yikes. I don't have the time. I don't have time. Takes, knight takes, queen f4. Looks also quite bad. Oh, man. Rook d1 is rather interesting. I kind of want to be a little bit tricky. "43 seconds, Sebastian! Oh my god. What are you doing?" I'm playing insanely slow. I can't. I have to stop reading chat. Lol, Sebastian looks like a grandmaster. Sebastian gives good Reddit recommendations. Okay. Nice. Well, thank you, Hans. Okay, I'm really low on time. This is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well, guys. Have to play faster. Have to play faster. He's playing way too fast for me right now, and I'm also lost as well. I'm playing too slowly and losing. What's going on? So if it takes, I have bishop a3 ideas, and I guess I have slight compensation, but not much. Not much, but maybe now I have, because I have bishop a3 now, and after that, there's a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to grab that. Bishop h6. Bishop h6 is really annoying, but he doesn't do that. Rook c8, bishop b3, 22 seconds, but his time is ticking down significantly here. His time is ticking down. Very good move, very obnoxious. I'm just gonna move my king and pretend there's nothing going on. Bishop h6 does not work, but that one works. I have to go here now. Takes, 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 knight h4. I didn't not see that one. Knight f5, he moves the knight to pretend like nothing is happening. What is going on? Takes, 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 takes. He's not moving, he's thinking. Bishop h6, I don't care about bishop h6. I don't care. Takes, takes, takes. Rook d2. Rook g1, next move. Blunder fork, but it doesn't matter because the time situation. The time situation is very bad for me, and I'm gonna lose on time. Knight d8. He did not see that one. He did not see that one, and I won on time. I'm so dirty. Oh man. Okay, that was too bad to be true. uh, I can't believe that I flagged him there though. That night check is so golden. um Oh, okay. Oh. That's so funny, man. Okay. I was so I was so low on time too. I don't know what happened there. uh oh, he plays this slide. Crap. I don't remember. I haven't prepared. I'm sure he has prepared for the match. I haven't prepared at all. Slight confession. What do you do now? Oh, Jesus. That was really intense. Takes it? Don't want to give the bishop pair away like that. The d6 square and everything, but, oh well. Takes queen a5 and just grab the pawn. I don't know what's going on. I don't remember d4. Not a lot of people play that against me. Very frustrating that I can't remember the theory. Where should I put the queen? b6 maybe? And then simply just develop the knight, play d6, and it's not that bad. You dirty win. Now Pepe will revenge you without mercy. Yeah. Oh, okay. Queen g4 was certainly very unexpected. Kind of kick in g6. Why not? Knight f6 with a tempo? Where's that lady going? Queen g5 maybe. That's annoying. I don't have d6. Oops. Next time these guys should play with increment, just for a change. Probably not a bad idea. Well, to be honest, I think I'm really slow. I mean, I've been playing extremely slow, ridiculously slow, and it's not really that ideal. Does he have any tricks? Bishop c4. He just wants to develop with a lot of tempos. Nice. Queen f6. Nah. I'm quite fast with 1:29 on the clock. You seem like a soccer commentator. Well, thank you. Is Sebastian balding? I don't really think so. I have a lot of hair. Which is why I'm using my cap. Queen h6. Good move. But or is it a good move? I get d5 now. Massive center. Bishop g4 next. I don't know. Knight c6, of course, to avoid any nonsense. And bishop g4. So his queen is very annoying. We have to remove that lady, but if he doesn't have anything specific, I'm gonna do well, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have a pawn up. The flagging gets boring. I can kind of agree, but at the same time, if you spend your time too much, you're gonna play better moves. So if you want to remove the entire flagging feature, or it's a huge advantage, right? You have to distribute your time right. So if you have only 3 minutes, you need to spend the minutes in the right moments. It's a very controversial kind of thing that you flag and it's very dirty, but at the same time, if you would have spent less time, you would have played worse, if that makes sense. So yeah, Queen g5, but I'm just gonna grab that and castle. Rook c7 is this idea. Okay, so h3 first. Makes a lot of sense, but then I'll play bishop d7, because I attack the pawn on b5. And if he plays a4, which he does, I play rook c8, and I think I'm doing quite well. Castles, f6, right? f6. And then knight c4. Yeah, increment is interesting too, but I haven't really been doing that or that for a little while. Oh, I guess I have. Okay, what do I do here? Take it? Play rook c1. 96, takes. Okay, so that's a lot of compensation. And I do not have time to think. No time to dwell on what it's going on in the position. Okay, he can actually take that and take on d5. Very annoying. Knight c4 though. Is he gonna take it? Is he gonna take it? No, e4 does not work because I attack the bishop. It's going to be yet another time scramble. It's going to be another time scramble. I have a pawn up though, so I think this is gonna be good for me. Can I find a way? Yes. c3 with the idea of taking. Okay, it's a draw. It's a draw. I will actually accept the draw. I will accept the draw. That's fair. Fair point. Without increment, gave us some real amazing reactions and feelings of the world champion Magnus and those top players. Gave us famous fucking legend Kamsky. That's right. Is he actually checking YouTube chat for a change? Yes, I'm checking every chat while I'm also trying to play. Dude, you're trying to put mine into commentary style of football. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Did you play Uppsala Young Champions? Yes. Ban increment. I actually not working, bro. That's a shame. Right. Okay, so let's try e4 for once. e5, bishop, knight c3. I don't think it's gonna play e5 though. What's this challenge? I have another challenge. Knight c3, bishop c4. Knight takes e4. Queen h5 is the main line. Is he gonna go for that? He plays c6. c6. What do you do against that? f4? Or knight f3 is possible. I can't remember the theory once again. I'm playing these complicated lines. c6 is not a guess that I meet that regularly, but d4 is possible. Looks very possible to me. Let's go. Must play f4. I guess so. I can't remember. c6 is not that common, but d4 is probably quite bad. e5 is possible, but nope. Knight f3. Bishop g5. Castle, long castle. So I'm gonna try to play a little bit aggressive for once. Bishop e3. No tactics. No tactics. Either because they're counted good in terms of result, or because there are other influence blessing goodness. But what is luck anyway? Yeah, that's a very good question. What is luck in chess? I would say that luck is chess. There's luck in chess when both players think that one line is very good for the one player, but it turns out it's not that good at all. Not good at all, so it's just a little bit luck that it is good after all. Well, it seemed that it was bad, if you know what I mean. That happens all the time in chess, especially at top level. I think that's quite luck. Luck should be defined as skill from perspective of bird viewer. Yeah, you could say that. There are some luck, but of course there's not a lot of luck in chess. Usually the best player wins. Or it's not... Oops, I blundered bishop g4, didn't I? Oh. Knight e2 is not really that ideal. Yeah, okay, if I take it, bishop f4... That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess so. And then just push e5 and hope for the best. Do you think Yevgeny Roshka is good? No comment. When I do some moves without thinking too much, the opponent make a move that I didn't think, and luckily enough I have a way to defend. That's luck. I agree on that. I agree. when you did overlook something and you actually survive after all, it's a bit lucky. But now I can. No, he's tricky. If I play queen d6, he plays queen g5 and rook d8 and massive problems. I have to play knight e2, which certainly sucks. And h3. Remove the bishop. Play faster, please. Don't think so much and play, bro. Good idea. Okay, knight f6. I'm gonna play king b1 to avoid any checks. Rook e8 makes a lot of sense. Queen f3 because it hangs on f7. What is he going to do about that, though? Yeah, I really wish I could play f4, but of course that's not possible. g4, always in the air. I have to take with... what should I take with if it takes on d1? I don't know. A queen takes? Oh, there's a lot of knight d2 tactics after that. I have to take with the rook. Ooh, this might be bad for me. No, it's not, because I... okay, takes, rook takes, right? But then he takes with the rook, not with the knight. Then it's bad. There are problems that I have to take care of now. Massive problems. That's a good move. A3 as well. I also avoid any backrank tricks. Very tight situation right now. I do have some compensation because I pressure against f7. But is it going to be enough? Now that we approach 30 seconds left once again. Rook f1. He's gonna try to play b5 with a lot of... no. Yes, because my... So he wants to avoid that I have... Is he gonna take the draw again? Really? He doesn't. Okay. g5. g5, of course. Queen f2 to attack on f7. No chat reading right now. I don't have the time to look. Unfortunately, h4 looks bad. Everything looks bad. Move out of the pin, please. c3 now. In order to play bishop c2. Oh no. Clever move. Very good move. Very good. Many tricks right now with low on time. We're both extremely low on time. I blunder. He did not see that. Takes the knight. Move the queen. Move the rook. Rook d8. Queen d... Check. Rook. Knight. Move the queen back and forth. Knight. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh yes. I won the rook. And I won on time. Again. And the rook. You must... Where are you and I am from? I'm from Norway. But my father is Bulgarian. Which is why my surname looks Russian. Did you... It's of the most importance. In Uppsala, I got second place. Or when you run into a trap and you fight out of it like Fisher did on various occasions. Nicely done. That is ridiculous. Good job. Thank you. The sneaky checks are officially on the board. But your commentary is too impressive. It's amazing. Thank you. Okay, e4. We're gonna play Sicilian. He has definitely not looked at that before he came here. Knight c6. d4. Yes, e5. This is my special line. The Kalashnikov. d6. c4 or knight c3. Both are main moves. Knight c3. Are you from Russia? Nope, I'm from Norway. My father is from Bulgaria. So here I can play a6, followed by bishop e6. Knight c4 is the main move, which I'm sure he plays. And then rook b8. I think. Right? Yeah. Okay, so rook b8, g3, then h5 I think is the way to go. h4 is a common move here. And what do you do then? So you want to play h5 in order to play h4 and play against the bishop on g2, where you can often play h3. So he does that, of course, that makes sense, because he wants to have his knight on, to put his knight on d5. Maybe I can play knight d4. A lot of options, a lot of options. If it's a Kalashnikov, will Pepe go rat-tat-tat-tat? He might. He might. h4. Yes, Sicilian is very exotic. It is indeed. Do you think people who are good in chess are genius? Not necessarily. You don't have to be... It's kind of hard to explain what genius really is. I would say. Should we grab there? Or play f3. Let's keep our options open for now. Play knight f6. Are you born in Norway? Yes, I am. Okay, so he does that. Quite annoying. I should open up the H file, I guess. This is, to be honest, not that easy to play for white or black. So many players from Norway. How come? Does Magnus have to do something with chess boom in Norway? Yes and no. Mostly yes. Yeah. We are not really that many players in the young generation who are like strong. But yeah, of course he has something to do with it. Although I won't give him all the credit. Simon Agdestein did a very good job. Okay, I have to... what do I do though? Such an annoying move. I don't want to do that. Open up the F file and stuff. That's kind of gross. So I just play bishop e7. Play faster! Play faster! I have to play faster. I have to play way faster. I have 1 minute. 1 minute in this tough position. Not easy. So he does that. Quite good move. So he has a lot of control right now. I think my position was good, but I misplayed it somewhere. But exactly where? I don't know. So takes, pawn takes, queen b6. I'm gonna pre-move queen b6. So right, and then I play knight d8. And I have an idea. I'm gonna play g6 and f5 and knight f7, and it will be fine. Magnus slacking in his duties and improving national chess. If he flags again in this game, he's more than a genius. Okay. Okay, queen to7 after bishop e3. Okay, did not play bishop e3, but it's fine. It's a good move anyway. f5 on the board, as I did want to, and I'm playing knight f7. So he wants to play a5 and bishop e6, but it's not really a big problem, because we just can move our queen. Bishop g5. I think I'm starting to do quite well now again. Bishop e6, queen e7, and I'm doing quite well. Bishop g1, he wants to protect h2, not a bad idea. I'm gonna play e4 and knight e5. So knight e5 and knight g4 is potentially very dangerous for him, although I have to make sure he does not have bishop takes e4 and queen takes g4, but I also have queen h7. Ratatata! So here we have this one. Looks scary. How scary is it? I'm gonna play that first. Is he just gonna ignore me and play h3? He is, okay. Very nice. b5, probably a good move. I'm gonna ignore what he does as well and attack on g3. He has 53 seconds now, and I have 39. Okay. This happens in every game. Like, I start out thinking way too much, but I think now my position is well. He's gonna play rook a3 in order to protect the pawn, but now I have e3, and if he plays bishop e1, I have queen takes a1. He did not see that. I think I'm doing quite well. I'm taking on g3 now, right now, and how is he gonna protect? He's gonna play rook f3, but now I have to do very well, right? Right? Attacking rook, take on c5. Too many things hanging, though. Too many things hanging for my taste. Knight of Sykes! No. Rook d6, bishop d8 if he plays that. No, I'm just gonna go back. King f7 after... Right there. Is he gonna check? He doesn't. He grabs my pawn. So takes, knight e4. Takes. Rook c4. Queen takes d5. What a game, though. What? That does not work. Grab the queen. Rook h5. Are we gonna be able to do it again? No, he's gonna queen. He's gonna queen. No. But is he going to win, though? I don't think so. Oh, he is extremely fast. Wow. He flagged. Okay. Okay, that was insane. I think I was doing very well, but he just grabbed all my pawns, and all of a sudden it was very unclear. Like here, I think my position is, especially in this position, I'm doing fantastic. But of course, his pawns are very advanced. So if I can't create anything on the queen side, I'm not doing very well. But yeah, that was intense. You're pretty good at time scramble. Thank you. That was a good game. I really like that game. Challenge me? I think I'm white. There we go. I got a challenge too. There we go. Okay. What is more important, artistic flair or computational power? Is a great chess player more like an engineer or composer? Oh wow, engineer, I'd say. Mixture of both, I guess. I guess you can be quite composed. Time makes you win. Yeah, but I'm actually 1 minute behind every single game. So he plays the Philidor. Okay. Not my choice. I'm gonna play knight e2, which is a very easy setup. It is Sebastian's tactic. Play slow to lure the opponent and you won't flag it. It's might be a part of the tactic. You look like Federer. Yeah, I've heard that before. Oh, and that's all. But I do think those who are good in chess tend to have better memories. That's true. I think you have to memorize a lot by playing chess, but of course you will always find exceptions. So a5. So my only idea is that I want to prevent this play on the on the queen side and just play h3 and bishop e3. I played h3 to avoid knight g4. He plays extremely fast right now. I guess it's quite annoyed that I flag him every game. But take. Okay, it hangs on h3. Right, so what about knight c3? Then he takes on d1 and takes on c2. Okay. If I play this move, knight d3, I have bishop takes e4. Maybe I can do that. Too much reading. Indeed. Indeed. I'm reading way too much. I've read for 1 minute. You always make me funny when you're in time trouble and you start to talk fast. Thank you. Thank you. Can you try the Lasha special F4 in next white game? Yes, I can. I will. I always try the Lasha special at least once. Knight e3, of course. It hangs on e5. Which is, I'm sure he's gonna grab. And then maybe I'll just play knight f4. Right. Activity, right? Knight c4, though. Annoying. g4 is an option. Very bold. Bishop g2. What can I do about that? Knight. I kind of like that, though. And knight c4. Just go back to c1. Need more coke. I need to play faster. Do you stream at Twitch? I do not stream at the very moment. Skill sub, hello to you. There we go. Again, 1 minute behind. Yes. You know what's gonna happen. Queen c2 and rook d1. Thank you, I need it. You know what's gonna happen once again. So, we'll see. He grabs there, rook takes, g5 is his idea. And then he takes on h3. Blundering again. It looks bold, but I think it's very good. I can play knight g2 to avoid that he attacks my rook, but other than that, I'm just a pawn down. He does it. He goes for it. Damn. Bishop d4 in order to just pretend like there's something going on that diagonal. I'm starting to get extremely hungry, though. Yikes. Your devious plan is tricking him into being comfortable with the time and eventually flag him? Indeed. Everybody has figured it out. So, knight h5, bishop takes h3, and then rook e1. You see, I'm already flagging him. He's basic. We have the same time now. f5, bishop c2 in order to threaten bishop b3. I think now that I'm doing quite well, because he has opened up his king way too much. I have a lot of threats. Look at my bishop on d4. Bishop d4 was a good move, I think. 1 minute down. Sad king f7. That's desperation by Pepe Cuenca. Very desperate measures are taken. And there, but I'm just going to play knight g7 and take on f5, and I think I'm doing very well. Bishop, knight takes f5, and then knight h6 is mate. Wow, I think I'm completely winning. I'm threatening the bishop, and I'm threatening mate. So what is he going to do about that? Bishop f6 is the only move I can see. But that's mate. Knight h6, king g7, rook e7, and takes on h7 mate. So he does that. Oh, that move, I did not see it. b3 maybe. So if he plays knight d6, I take on e7, right? But do I have anything better? Takes. I guess I'll just go for that. Takes. Go back to f5. The rook is protected. The knight, I mean. Knight e3. This is a very comfortable win for me because he has no time. I'm threatening millions of forks as well. So I'm way ahead in time, so I don't think he's gonna flag me. So I think that was a nice win. Bishop takes c5. b5 next. It seems like that g5 was bad, and now I would say that I was a bit lucky. Or what I define as luck in chess, basically, that you miss something and then all of a sudden it works out for you, but it shouldn't have worked out for you, right? So takes, take, and I won on time. Pepe getting destroyed this time. Yeah, well, thank you. I'm quite happy about that game. That was great. Congrats. Thank you. I liked c5, so I'm gonna play that again. So knight c6, takes, knight b5, d6. So he's still going for this. So a6, knight a3, and here I played bishop e6 last time, but b5 is the main line. But there's a lot of theory, I can't remember. So we're gonna go rook b8 again. Knight c4. I can also try b5 early. I'll try that now. And then bishop e6. Kind of similar. Then h5 again. h4. I think this was David Anton in a game. Can't really remember. Opening up the king side now? I don't know. g6 is very possible. Knight f6 is what I'll go for still. Okay. Bishop e7? This is extremely similar to the last game. But I didn't play knight e4 early. Too easy. Bring back the French guys. Handsome streamer. Thank you. Very obvious that you are Magnus's friend. I guess so. Do you ever play soccer with Seaman or football? I mean, I'm from Norway. I shouldn't say soccer. Yes. I used to do that, but not anymore, unfortunately. Those AH pawn moves are inspired by Alpha Zero, right? Yeah and no. It makes a lot of sense to, when someone plays g6, it makes a lot of sense to push up the h pawn to play h5 or if you're white, of course, or h4, because you're kind of harassing the bishop on g7 or g2, while you're also sometimes you can open up the files for your rook. As you can see, my rook on h8 will be very strong if I manage to open up the file. So right now I'm going to play g6 in order to prevent knight f5, and then I'm gonna try to play bishop h3 to make that work. But it's not that easy to make it work, but I'll take there first. He takes with the h pawn, so he's obviously very afraid of that. Okay, so I can maybe play bishop d8 in order to play bishop b6 in some lines. What I don't know. I think that comment has been there for a while. What I'm going to eat today. Do not know. Haven't not planned that far yet. Bishop h3? But it doesn't really help me. Kind of want to get rid of that annoying knight. I'll get rid of it. Remove it, please. I have 120, so I have to play a bit faster. Can someone take over the score? I have to leave for a while. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that I can't show the score. The only reason is because my keyboard is currently not working, but that will not be a problem from now on because I will buy one when this match is over. How to find a candidate move? Like, it's pretty hard, right? Well, there are moves that make sense, although I think that on top level they are just so good at their intuition that they have very few candidate moves that they consider in the position. But they think about them for a very long time, though, which is the difference. That's what I think. And lower rated players tend to think about basically every move, and then they spend their time badly. They think too much, and then they get into time trouble, and then they make an inaccurate decision. I also think that the people who are like, let's say 2000, they're very good at the general chess principles, but when it's not obvious what the best move in the position is, they make an error. I think that's what their errors are famous for. So I have to be a little bit faster. Are you still planning to reach GM title? I guess I'm always planning to do that. Like Grishik. Oh yeah, Grishik is kind of an extreme example, but I think he's just a time trial. I mean, like, time trouble addict. I think he really enjoys it. So takes f5. King f7, king f6, and I think I'm doing well. I think the endgame is better for black. King f6, knight f7. So takes, rook c8, rook c5, e5 coming. These endgames are very good for black. Just look at my strong knight on e5. Check, knight d4, king e5 next. So we had to... Oh, okay, I have to make sure my knight is not gonna get trapped. That was really close. A bit of luck there once again, that it was not trapped. So I'm gonna play f4, and he has to take it, I guess. He's gonna do that. Because if he allows me to play f4, I'm completely winning. So he's gonna take it, but... So f4, takes, knight d4, and then I'm winning the rook. So I think it's gonna resign, right? I don't know why I'm playing quite well. It seems like I'm playing quite well this game, or this match. I don't know what the score is, though. 6-3 or something? Has anybody ever told you that you look like Roger Federer? I've heard that a lot of times. Nice game. Thank you. Some say Alireza plays too much online games and is bad for his classical skills. Is that a real thing? Yes. But it's very individual. Like, you can get affected by it, or you cannot get affected by it. Like, it's one of the two, I would assume. That you either get massively affected or you don't. But I have noticed that you do play more impulsive and faster if you have played too much online chess. At least that's the case with me. Alright, so castles. I'm gonna play a bit boring Italian here. He plays d6. c3 right now. Or a4 I can also go for. c3, a5, right? Yes, okay. So I should not play bishop g5 right now, because then he will play h6 and g5, which is why he's delaying castling a little bit. And if I play h3, that can sometimes also backfire, because he can play h6, g5, and g4, and then he opens up my king. So yeah. I think I can play rook e1. Is he gonna go h6? I think so. No, he castles. Okay, so we're back to normal standard Spanish. So Italian. H6, h3, I mean. What? Not a shock. Lil Burns, you got way too many points in Sebastian's favor. Yeah. Okay, so h3, h6, this is normal theory. Knight d2. Bishop e6 now. And then bishop b5, queen b8. And then, I think it was Isak Storme. He played the Stockfish recommendation here. I think he played queen e2. What did he do here? Did he do something else? Knight f1 first, maybe? That's very logical. So he plays queen a7 in order to put his queen in this diagonal. Very sensible. I played this with black. Ding Liren was the one that invented this concept, or at least he has played it in many games. a4 makes a lot of sense. Bishop e3 makes sense. How old are you, dude? I am 20 years old. Queen takes? Knight takes. Knight takes. How is Corona in Norway? Basically, like, I think they have gotten a hold of the nice hold of the situation. Okay, so we're back having to play way faster. We're playing extremely slowly. King h2 in order to play g3 after knight g6. Okay, Pepe has played quite well here. My bishop looks very trapped. C6, D5. Okay, plays B5, but not that worried about that. Okay, I should be worried. I should be very worried here. 52 seconds against 2.5 minutes. What in the... Well... Shave my legs and call me Sandra. What's going on here? What's going on? Knight G2. We have to protect the pawn, so we're gonna pre-move Rook F1. G4 is coming. No, it's not. Protect the pawn. That was a good kind of a pre-move. Queen F3, but that doesn't do anything. I'm gonna pre-move Rook E1 and F4 coming. Let's go. Let's go. F4 takes. We need to clarify the situation here. Rook F7. Very dangerous for me. Why did I open up the position like that? Why? Queen G4, H5, knight, Queen G3, no problem. Knight, not H5. Oh, okay. He wants to play, but he can't play H4. I just take it. He plays E5, but then I play F5 and close the entire board. Now, this is definitely good for me. There's no way this is good for him. A3, H4. I thought way too much though, but of course he has G4 sometimes, and I just have to play H4, and we are standing here. Move the rook. So that's a very logical move. I'm gonna take it. Play knight C2. Knight D4 is a threat. He's gonna play rook E8, of course. Knight B4 in order to jump to C6. E4 maybe, but then I have knight C6. Yes, queen d2 in some lines, but I protect the rook with the queen, so there's no problems. I have 27 seconds left. Jesus. 27 seconds left. That's not gonna end well. Knight c6. Knight d5, though. My position is brilliant here, I think. Knight e5, then I'm just gonna play knight g6 pre-move, because it's a check, and when you can check, you normally check, right? You just have to check that it's correct to check, that you're not blundering, but other than that, you normally check when you can. So, if I flag him now, that would be pretty extreme. Because I am 20... I was so down on time. It's crazy. And I have 95 after E3, so he's not going to do that. But he has a lot of 94 and G3 and a lot of stuff, so I'm going to keep my knight on G6. And now the time situation is getting very close. He wants to trade off my knight. I understand him for wanting to do that. He found a very good move, but he has now been playing quite slowly, Pepe Cuenca, the Spaniard, but instead I'm just dead lost, so yeah. Takes, but this is completely over. There's no way. I kind of do not want to flag him though, but imagine if that happens. Okay. Yeah, I got too low on time, so I'm just gonna resign. That was a good game. That was a good game. I mean, I think, like... I think I just spent way too much time there. Like, I would have been doing quite well, but I spent too much time and I couldn't handle the complications. How do you cope with being so handsome, Benjamin? Thank you. Tell us all your languages you can speak. I can speak some German, some Spanish. Okay, I can speak a lot more Spanish than German. And then I can speak Norwegian and English and some Bulgarian. So 6-3 is the score. So yeah. D4, I'm gonna play D5 and C6 after C4. Takes, maybe. Knight F3, Knight F6. Queen B3, so... He plays this line, which I did take a look at quite recently. Takes and Bishop G4 is the main line. One of my good old friends called Joachim did teach me this back in the days. E6. Do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I have. Yes, I am blessed with love. Every day. So, okay. Interesting enough. This setup is interesting, I guess. So, Rook E8. Queen E7, maybe. Do you have more than one girlfriend? No, I do not. I don't have more than one girlfriend. Good for you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. about my situation. I'm gonna push my A pawn again to harass the bishop on b2 and play knight b6. At what age did you start playing chess? I was close to being 8, but I think I was 7. Yeah, 7. Been a while. Been a while. These questions, they crack me up. h3 and then bishop h5. So the score is 6-3. So I only need 2.5 more points, which is a good situation to be in. Especially that this is considered to be Pepe's revenge match, and if I win again, what's gonna happen? Have you met Roger Federer? What is up with these questions, man? Have you met Roger Federer? Never. Sadly, no. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. It's my right. Yeah, sure, ask questions if you want. I can obviously ignore it, but why would I? That's lame. I like questions, although I paid too much attention. Why didn't you broadcast Carlsen on the race on Norwegian Chess 24? It's just because we just thought that I don't think it's possible to compete with Magnus. Everyone wants to watch Magnus. So, yeah, we just decided that was the best. 8-3 right now is a blunder by Pepe, right? Because I have knight c3. We now see the amazing use of the a pawn right there. That's why you have to push it when your opponent plays bishop g2 or bishop b2. Asking too personal questions is a bit weird. Oh yeah, I guess so. And but I'm very open, like a lot more open than a lot of people, I think. So I don't care really if people ask me personal questions. Although I guess I should care. I just don't care. Like, if I want to answer, I answer, and I don't really mind. Like, you're asking a question if he has a girlfriend. But he's a very frank dude. Well, thank you. I can also play knight c3. I cannot, because take 6. So queen takes, and instead of exchange, we have 2 pieces for... He has a pawn too, so... Not exactly what I was really hoping for, but I think I'm still doing quite well. So h5 next, and so we have to make sure that f4 is always bad, right? So h5, f4, but that blunder c3, I don't think he's gonna go for it. Very risky. He might though. You never know what Pepe Cuenca is going to do. Unpredictable man, to say the least. Bishop e4, and then f3 knight takes c3, right? Rook d8. Okay. Okay, he wants to open up the h file. Should I allow that? I guess so. It doesn't matter. Queen. Oh, I have knight takes e3 and queen b2, and then he can resign, I think. Right? Looks like it. Takes rook d8 and then rook e8, or knight e8 for that matter. Yeah, this is completely winning. Good game. Where are you from? I'm from Norway. Cameron did contemporaneous commentary on the Magnus Frusa match in the Hammer. Okay, that's cool. Well, then people could watch him. Hammer had some epic reactions, I'm sure he did. Big shout out to my friend Hammer. He's a nice man. An epic man. Okay, I promised that I was gonna play the Lars Oskar system, so I'm gonna play f4, knight f3, g3, bishop g6, castles, d3, c5, and then c3, right? I think so. Knight c6, queen e1. I think this is what Lars Oskar played against me when he won against me in classical chess. With this line of all lines. I don't really care too much about that. I'll just take it. With the knight, maybe. c4, d4, c4. We have a sort of weird Benoni here. Very bizarre. Takes. The thing is that it looks like he's gaining a lot of play, but in return, I get very strong bishop on g2. So this is not that bad as it may look, I would assume. Who knows what the computer says though, but it doesn't. Okay, a5 is a good move. It prevents b4. So I have to play this move, which can be a little bit slow. Oh, whatever. So knight takes, it threatens knight takes d3. So queen f2. I guess. Okay, now it's looking a bit gross, but oh well. It's alright. I started when I was 7. He has a beautiful cap. Thank you. Okay, that looks like a good move. I did not think of that one at all. h3. Rook f6 is extremely annoying. Jeez. Bishop d5. Plays the bishop. Hammer covered him in order. Right. Ginger GM is a good friend of mine. Do you know Blair? I don't think I know Blair, but I know Simon at least. He's a good friend of mine too. Can I compete against you? Yes, you can compete in the Banter Blitz. So I'm sure it will be announced if I have that. Greetings from Costa Rica. Don't be so hard on Pepe. I mean, I guess I'm having a good day. I'm having a really good day today. I love Ginger GM's explanations. Ginger GM is a funny man. Definitely. One of the funnier guys out there. Hi, Sebastian. You are playing super cool. Thank you. Very bright future in Chess Blitz. Say hi to Tarani from India. Well, hello, Tarani. Am I pronouncing that right? I was in Mumbai quite recently in the World Youth Chess Championship. That was fun. That was a blast. Okay, so we're gonna be very cheap. A little cheapo right there. Threatening on a d4, but it's an annoying move nonetheless, because I'm threatening on c5 in many lines, and he has to keep his queen on e7. And if he plays rook f6, I have queen g2, and I think I'm doing quite well, but maybe I'm being biased here. Rook f8, but my friend, that's a trap. Queen takes d4, knight f3. Ooh, what a sneaky guy. Knight takes c4, knight g4. Nothing can stop that. So king h1 is always a nice move to make. Rook f8, I did not expect that. So he finds it very annoying, and I find that move extremely annoying. So annoying that I might sacrifice big time here with queen takes d4. Yes! Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Getting that pawn is so helpful that I think it's worth sacrificing an exchange. I get a lot of play for it, so he can take the rook if he wants to, but no, he doesn't want to. He plays that, fair enough, so he can choose which rook he wants to take. So queen e4. Don't really have anything else. Takes. Is he gonna take the rook on a1? No, he takes the rook on f1. Makes sense. This g7 bishop is very strong. So after a4, I play b4. Okay. Okay, annoying. Pepe is being annoying right now. Very annoying. b6 to protect c5. Time trouble is on the table once again. No. Move my bishop to c1. Possibly my knight to d5. He got my very strong bishop. No, 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 no. Bishop h6. But he has that one. Yikes. Oh, no. No, 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 no. The exchange sacrifice did not work out in my favor. Knight c7. Attack. Knight d5. Where is he going? Bishop f4. Knight c7. Rook e1. That's what he did. Okay. That's what he does. Right. g4. Takes. Can we actually handle it? Can we actually handle the time trouble? Are we gonna be able to handle the time trouble? Are we though? Another sneaky knight check. Grab the bishop. No, he queens. And he He does move very slowly, though. Is it gonna be enough to beat me? Is it gonna be enough to beat me? It is going to be enough to beat me. Wow. I'm sure it's gonna be like he's like reacting on the stream. I've known Simon since he was 15, playing for England in the Glory Cup when I was at the coach for Wales. Oh, nice. That's brilliant. I should have just played King G8, right? No, I did play King G8. Wow. Du tappte. Yes, sir. 0 points too. That is impressive by Pepe, but well deserved anyway. He was winning. No John Nunwell and Jonathan Spielman. Alright. Seguro Pepe de estar diciendo ¿Quién es el jefe? Right. Well, he hasn't proved that he's the boss just yet. He plays this annoying nonsense. Okay. I can play this sign if you really want to. Okay. Can't remember the theory. Should be 7. The thing with playing like this in a Grunfeld type of setup is that there's no attack, which is a good thing. B6? Bishop B7? I don't know. Play another Queen Gambit. Tony Miles was a good player indeed. Som vanlig. Yeah. Som vanlig is Norwegian for as usual. Bishop B7. I don't know why he likes the Panov system that much. I think you can play 5 different setups with black and equalize, but I should have prepared for it. I do find it annoying, so I guess a good choice by him, because I'm not well prepared at all. Okay, Rook E8, D5. Okay, Queen D5 is very possible, and I like it. Bishop F6 is possible. There's too many possibilities here. I'm gonna sacrifice a little pawn in order to get nice white square control. Yes, Chris, I was at the rematch in 1986 in Basel where Tony called Gary the monster with 1,000 eyes. Really? Nice. Very nice. Okay. So, Pepe, what exactly are you going to do? Are you going to take the pawn or are you going to move the bishop? If you choose to move the bishop, I think I can get very nice play on the light squares. So, okay, very good, but the rook on A1 is hanging. So maybe knight B4 and playing knight D3 is also very possible. The thing is, though, that if he takes on E7, he attacks my knight, so I must play knight C2. But then he might have some knight H4, and that is annoying. Damn it, I didn't see that. The thing is that he takes my knight first, and then I don't get any play at all. Knight D3 is a better move. Yeah, that's a better move. Because I'm attacking 2 rooks at least, but he'll take on F8, and then I'll take on A1, and then I actually have nothing. Because he can just move one of the rooks. No. Yeah, it just takes. I have to take. Horrible play by me. I think this is not gonna end well. He's catching up. Damn, I can't let this one slip. How many points do I have? Do I have 7 points now? 7 points. Or do I have... I think I have 7. I'm not sure, though. 7-4? Yeah, I think it's 7-4. 7-4. So I need 1.5 more. Shouldn't be that hard, but you never know. Okay, does that. Very well. Oh, queen e5. Such a disgusting move. I have to play like this, but that doesn't work. Queen g5. If it trades, I'm completely lost, at least. I have to try to make it a bit complicated. If I do not, I'm gonna lose for sure, so... I have one pawn and literally no attack, but we'll see what I can create. Yeah, his d6 pawn is absurdly strong. Bishop e6, maybe. Queen b1 pre-move. And bishop c8. In order to pretend like I have something, but he just does that. Here... Queen b2, maybe. I can still flag him, though. I have to flag him again? You kidding me? Bishop d5. There's a very annoying move again. I can't flag him, though. Oh, I can. Queen e5. Takes. Rook d8. Let's go! How can we do it? Play faster! He takes the pawn on f7. I'm gonna once again try to flag him. Maybe I will... Oh, no, there's no chance. He has way too much time. He has 8 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna resign. He had too much time there. Did you all notice Magnus's return? Yeah, that was pretty cool. Winner gets a foot massage. We're just playing for fun. 7-5 right now, so he's catching up. No, not gonna happen. Yeah. 7-5 is the score. D4, I don't know any theory. Bishop c4 again. I'm gonna play this line. I just want to secure half a point. So that's this line. D5 after you take. I'm gonna play this one again. That's very solid, but it can't... Okay, you do that, but that's better for white. Takes. What? What in the... What? Never ever seen that before. I have queen e2 as well. What is that? King f1? a3? Oh, but that's just... What? No, he protects the bishop. I'm an idiot. He just plays bishop d7. Oh, that was such a bad move. That was a terrible move. Oh, yeah, okay. I have to play something like this, I guess. Damn. So he now has also been a bit lucky, though. Although I flagged him really badly in one of the games, he mated me with 0.2 seconds. But all honor. That was skill. I can't tell right now, but I will get angry if I actually manage to lose the match while being so ahead. Like, that's going to bother me a lot. So take, 95, and check, 94. Okay, so he does have some play against my isolated pawn, and I have to be slightly careful, but here, f6, 93, okay. 93, 95 next. A lot of things are going well, I think. Now I actually think I'm doing well. b3 to avoid knight c4. What are the standings? 7-5 for me. I'm sorry that I can't share the standings. It's because of my keyboard, which I will purchase right after this match. Okay, so b6, logical. He wants to avoid knight c5, bishop d2. I have a lot of... Okay, he does that. He attacks a pawn. Okay. I might even get outplayed right now. I have to be careful. I have to... Damn, I have to play faster. I've been playing way too slowly the last games, and that has... Oh, I blundered again. No. No way. Oh, okay, I can take there. Whew. I thought I just completely ruined everything. Which I actually kind of have, because he takes with whatever he takes with, I have to play rook c1, which is very ugly. Because he has knight takes d4. Bishop f4. I can't let this slip. Come on. You can't let this slip right now. Come on. He's gonna play... what is he going to do? Rook e7, I knew it. Here? He just plays rook e8, that's the problem. But okay, then he doesn't attack anymore. Okay, that's fine. H-rook is a prisoner. Indeed, indeed. I need to get it out before it's too late. So now I play rook c1, and then he plays rook e7. And here we are, with having to fight for a draw. His king is in the center. Let's go. Let's go. King g2, rook g1, rook c4. I can't primo, though. It's too risky. But I can play faster than him. We must play faster in this endgame. We are going to lose if we do not speed up. We have been playing too slowly, guys. Too slowly. And we are ahead on time officially. I think my position now is also quite well. He has a lot of pins to handle. Here. Rook e5 maybe. But then I just have rook a5 and I win the pawn. If I win the pawn, though, we can also win the game. That's not a blunder. Here, what do you do? 96, I grab that. Grab the pawn. Pawn up is no longer a thing. Takes. Here, we win this pawn. I'm gonna pre-move it. We are a pawn from pawn down to pawn up in an endgame. Are we gonna take him down? Are we, though? Are we? I am playing now. I am the slow one here. Takes, takes. Alright, so rook a8 and a7 to trap that rook. He's checking me massively with that rook. Here, check. Here, check. What's going on? He does that, but then I have that. He's trying to flag. He puts his rook. Can he flag me for the first time ever? Check, check, and mate. Yes. That was good. Okay. Okay. That was a bit lucky. Very undeserved, but well, I did win every pawn, so every pawn there. I won the pawn on c5, I won the pawn on a7. So he has to win now every game. Really nice turnaround. Thank you. Nicely done at the end. One more to go. If I draw or win this, we're through. c4, e5. Knight c3, bishop b4. g3 now. So knight f6. Bishop c5, knight c3, c6. Right? So, and then d5 after knight f3. This... Okay, plays e3. I don't know whether or not you play e5 here. d5 here. d5. Ah, castles. I like castles. It's safer. I don't want to avoid any tricks. e3. I think knight f3 and d5 is the main way to go. I suppose now I can play a5 and rook e8 followed by bishop f8 and d6 maybe. Pre-move our bishop back. Can you speak Russian? I can't, unfortunately. I only know a few phrases. Okay, this is maybe bad. This might be bad. D6. That was a Norwegian flag, I guess. Youth and speed at this time control. Yep, you're from Norway. H3, knight d7. To play knight c5. Bishop e3, nice move. Knight c5. Here isn't also tempting, but it just plays b3 and f4. So knight c5. avoid any e5 tricks. We have to make sure we have that under control. Here. Okay, let's see. a5. Knight fd7. 95. Don't play like me. How close are Russian and Bulgarian? I think they're quite close. But the grammar is different. I think Bulgarian is based on the preposition and Russian is the causes. Or opposite. I don't remember. I just know that the grammar for Bulgarian is much easier than the grammar for Russian. That much I know. f5. Fancy move, but I just want to... I don't think he wants to take on c5. And if I get to take on e4, I think I'm doing well. So knight d4, though, could be a problem. Because he has knight f5, but actually no. They communicate rapid squatting. b4, knight a6. Knight f6, maybe. In the US, there are fantastic players now. Many with 2700 plus elo. Okay, Pepe Cuenca, this is the last game. Are we gonna be able to take you down? We have 1.5 minutes each, roughly, and the knight now is placed on f6, attacking nicely on e4. And are you gonna be able to tackle this hard position, or am I going to take you down again? That is the question of the day. g5 is extremely bold, but so tempting that I just can't resist. I want to play that. Play it without thinking, please. g5 is probably a very bad idea. He now gets to open up the position and stuff. But I couldn't resist. Oh, the f5 square is weak. Right. Right, okay. g4, but g4, h5. Right. Okay, knight c7 to e6, maybe. Well, he goes for there. He goes for that one. That is annoying. Queen f7, not... Bishop takes f6 then. Man, I think I made this way more complicated than it was. Right now, I'm struggling. I am struggling. I'm struggling indeed. Go balls on king g4. I doesn't know squatting Slav meme. No, I haven't. Maybe I've seen it on one of PewDiePie's videos. That's where I have this cap. I don't know if you can read it, but it says suka blyat, which is swear word in Russian. Okay, rook a8. Not pre-move. Pre-move. We pre-move on a3. I can't see any bishop moves where it doesn't work to take on a3, so... That one, and then rook takes a3, and then rook a1. 35 seconds! 35 seconds, though. It's not the end of the world if we do manage to lose this, but then Pepe Cuenca is still in the game. Blockade with d5, and then return with the rook. Takes. Is it going to go into an endgame, though? Take, I will take and play rook e1. Rook e8, I mean. King h7, just because. Knight d7. Take with the knight. Control f7 square. Knight f6 now. h5 coming. Take the pawn. Take with the queen. Knight g3. Queen f7. Bishop h6. Queen g7 now. Are we gonna be able to flag him once again? That's the question. Knight f8. Blunders. Not it blunders. Not if it takes with the queen. I'm sure he had a mate there, but he did not see that at least. Check. Queen d3. We're not up on time. There, he goes to there. Very clever play, because I can't trade queens. I really want to trade queens. He doesn't threaten anything at all. I blundered my queen, but he doesn't see that. He plays on. Bishop g7. Queen f7. I blunder. He trades queens. Am I going to be fast enough, though? Or is he going to flag me? Take the pawn with the knight. Take it. He's too fast right now for me. Knight f7, knight d3, b4, and we flag him, and we take him down. Oh, that was too much to bear for me. That was okay. Yeah, that was rough. He could. I play queen e4 and he doesn't take it, and his bishop is like 2 squares away. Oh man. Okay, but that was great. Okay, I kind of want to see his stream. Like, I feel a bit, I feel a little bit bad. I do, but in a way, it was a really fun match. It really was. I just want to see like, uh, oh, that was great. Yeah, that was really fun. I really had a good time. Uh, he could have just taken my queen. Oh man. I think he had a mate there as well. There was bishop takes f6, just wins on the spot because he gets. There's so many ways he could have won the match, that won that game. Like, I gave him like a million chances, and he didn't. And he didn't. And he didn't do it. Oh man, I can't stop laughing. I feel really bad though. But like, it's. Oh man. Oh, it's quite funny though. But what can I say? It was a great match once again. But I mean, he. I'm sure he's gonna beat me at some point, but he hasn't beaten me yet, and I'm sure he's gonna try to get his revenge. Uh, I'll try to make this regular. I really enjoy playing Pepe, who's a good friend of mine, and thanks a lot for the comments. I think I had some good games, but I was obviously extremely lucky, especially in the second games. Yeah, that was. How did you memorize all the squares? Any tips to improve fast readability? Just by playing a lot. That way you get the patterns. Well, when you play a lot of games. Yeah. Uh, it's just that my mouse it's fine, and but to be fair, I wouldn't say that I was that fast either, because in every game, at least in the beginning, I was down 1 minute at least in the opening phase. I think I was down even 1.5 minutes in one game, and yeah, but I guess I get become way faster in the middle game and stuff while playing insanely slowly, like the first 10 moves. I take all my time, which is probably a terrible strategy, and I think you can exploit that better. But yeah, I'm a bit faster than him in the time trouble. That's true. uh, but yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I really enjoy this. I love it actually. Uh, and and yeah, the coke certainly helps too. Super Champ Charlie, are you Norwegian? Yes, I am. So, does anyone know if you lose time, you lose 0.1 seconds? I believe being down at the beginning sets a psychological trap to Pepe. That might be true. Because I've been extremely slow. So, in the beginning. And then he just thinks that he can take all of his time in the world and that I will lose on time. But apparently that's not the case. So yeah. Thanks, chat. Yeah, thanks a lot, chat. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all the nice messages, and I really appreciate that you enjoyed it. And I'm sure we'll be back. I'm sure he wants his revenge. He's gonna get his revenge someday. When that will be, that remains to be seen. I'll have to ask him. So, so yeah. Thanks a lot, guys, and I guess I will see you guys soon. So